Hi guys, it's Janet from My Crazy Little Life. Welcome back. I have a super quick Dollar Tree haul for you today. It's just a few fun things, and I had gone there specifically to get two things, technically three things. I had gone to get some wrenches and some sockets so that I could do a new type of handle for the tumblers, a new type of tumbler that I want to make. And I had gone in to get my energy drinks. I got the drinks, totally forgot about the wrenches and the sockets, but you know, it's not like they're closing up. Hold on, I've got the gun at the ready. My dog is about to, he's standing looking out the window and wagging, so that means someone's walking down the street. But I just want to tell you, so super quick before I get to the Dollar Tree haul, we have a store by us called Job Lot. I don't know how many, you know, I don't know if they're nationwide, if they're regional, I don't know what they are, but they're just a cool little store to get, you know, a lot of odds and end things there. So I do like to go there. I keep a cat litter, like a small trash can in my cat's room, and the ones I had, they were starting to come apart, and the last time I went to the dump, like the bottom was cracking, and I'm like, just throw the whole thing away, I'll get a new one. So I went in to buy a new trash can there, and they actually had much nicer ones than the ones I had been using. And I don't know why this particular store, their trash cans and their trash cans lids, they never match. But it's not like they don't match, because they're designed to not match. So I got this. This is the lid to it. It's purple. But this trash can that I got, it's like a little tiny, I don't think it's actually Rubbermaid. It's not Rubbermaid brand. It's Carlisle brand. But it is, it doesn't tell me what size. It's like a 13 gallon of, oh yeah, nope, 10 gallon. It does say it on here, 10 gallon. But it's that nice thick material that Rubbermaid is. I don't know if I can get it far enough back for you to see it. It's just a little trash can that I keep, that I put the cat litter in when I do the cat boxes upstairs. But it was only, I think it was $10. So, oh, hold on, it'll tell me right here. I'm sorry, it's $12.99, I exaggerate. And don't do it. So, I got my new trash can for my cat's room, which I had been needing to get to. And then I went to Dollar Tree. Originally, we started out going to breakfast this morning. And then I was like, oh, I'm just going to run to Dollar Tree while I'm out. So Dollar Tree turned into Job Lot and Dollar Tree. And I really didn't go too far above things that were necessary. So that's a positive. The only other thing I got at Job Lot was this Karma water. And it's got, like, in this top part here, it's got the flavor. And the flavor I got was pineapple coconut. And it's just supposed to be flavored water. It's only 20 calories. But it's got all kinds of vitamins. Does it say it's like a, I don't know if it says, it's the undiluted truth in heavy hydration. So over 110% of 7 essential vitamins, only 20 calories. So what you do is you push on this top part and it dispenses the powder down, and you just shake it up, and it's more of a gimmick, I think, than anything. But I was there and I wanted it. I wanted to try one. My daughter had gotten them a couple weeks ago. So those are the two things I got at Job Lot. But then I went to Dollar Tree. Now what I went into Dollar Tree for, like I said, I didn't get the sockets or the wrenches, but I did want to get some of my drinks. So this new Bang, I hadn't seen this flavor before. Candy Apple Crisp. Now, I am much more an apple person than a pumpkin person when it comes to the fall, but I don't know how I would like candy apple. It sounds too sweet to me, but I got one, just one, because I needed something. And then I got, they only had, so I like these, I've hauled these 100 times. These are 80 calories for the can, the Monster Java Vanilla Light. Now, I love these. They're tasty. They're not overly sweet. They're very, I like everything about them. And energy drinks don't give me that jittery, I could drink a bunch of them and still take a nap. And I don't know why that is, but I can. I don't, but caffeine doesn't bother me like that. And I can also drink them. And I mean, at the most I have one a day, even if I have coffee or tea or whatever. I only ever have really one caffeinated thing a day. And then I'll end up drinking something like Gatorade or whatever. Because I want to drink more water. I try to drink more water. I don't like water. There'll be times I'll go through a phase where I can't drink enough. I'll drink a ton of it. And then I'll go months where I just can't choke it down to save my life. So I have those. That's my morning treat. Now this next thing I got is this super cool wreath for Halloween. This was in the plus section. This is $5. It's a tinsel wreath for $5. It's just on a plastic frame. But when I looked at this, I was like, oh, do I really want to spend $5 on it? And how stupid is that? Like, do I really want to spend $5 on it? Okay, 4 things at Dollar Tree would cost you $5. It's even my flamingo wreath. I think it took 6 of the lays plus the wreath frame. So now you're at 7. So yeah, I'm gonna buy this. But I had bought, when they had the flamingos this summer, I bought I think 10 or 12 of them. And my plan was to spray paint some of them, you know, for the different holidays. So I was gonna spray paint. I saw some really cool ones where they have skeletons riding on the flamingos. So I was going to spray paint some of them black to decorate my front yard for the fall, for Halloween. So we'll see if that happens. But if nothing else, I will spray paint 2 of them black and put them, you know, on here. So I think that'll look really cool. Now, I had originally, before I walked down the plus aisle and saw that, I had originally thought I wanted to do something similar to the flamingo wreath I have in my front door, made out of just sort of generic orange and browns, and then I could paint the flamingos on one side black and on one side like an orange. That's why I can hear one of the cats gagging. So on one side I was going to do brown, and on one side I was going to do, you know, so like one would be Halloween, one would be Thanksgiving. And then I could have the same generic wreath, but just flip the flamingos around. But then I saw this, and I'm like, or I could just paint 2 of them black and put it on there, and we'll see what happens. We'll see what I decide to do. I might just hang this up like that. I think that's pretty cool. I did see a really nice, like, there was a whole bunch of the wood rounds that have really cute sayings on them that I thought that would be the perfect size for like the middle of a wreath. So we'll see. We'll see what I do after Halloween, because for now, I'm just going to hang this up. In the very front of the store, they had these for 50 cents. It's a silicone straw, and it is the straw. I got 3 of them. I got a black one, I got a blue one, and I got a white one. And I got these just because I wanted to... They were 50 cents, and there is one restaurant by us that does paper straws. And paper straws I can't stand paper straws because by the time you're done drinking the drink, now you're slopping up the goo from the straw. So these come in this cute little capsule. And I don't know if I would like this silicone straw in and of itself, but it would be nice to keep in your purse for a pinch. I do have some nice stainless steel ones. But it also comes with the brush to clean it. That also stays in the same. And, you know, the one thing I do like about this, and my stainless steel ones that I have in my purse also have a brush with them in the container. And I like that because usually what I do is at the end when I'm done drinking, I just run the straw through it in... I mean, I usually, when I go out to eat, I generally only drink unsweetened iced tea anyway. But this is nice, just to get it, you run it through your your glass of water just to clean it up. I had a bag here somewhere, but oh, it's behind me. So I got 3 of those. Those will probably be stocking stuffers. Now, normally at Job Lot, the place I just told you about, normally I get my date book there every year. And just something simple like this. Got this at Dollar Tree, $1.25. And it's the same. This, I always keep a date book in my purse because sometimes your phone goes down. And I do like that it has the overview of the year. And then it has the months. And normally I like blank squares, but I think the line squares might be better for me anyway, because I tend to be a little, like, I write across the whole thing, and then if something else comes up on that day, then I have to try to squeeze it in. So maybe I'll try to be a little neater. Maybe that'll be this year's thing. I try to be a little neater and write them. But I like them like this because I like this plastic cover, because then, you know, if you have a lab order or anything, you know, you have an upcoming appointment, you can stick the card right in this little pocket. So I do like that. And this, it's the same color as my purse. And I actually looked at Job Lot before I went to Dollar Tree, and Job Lot still didn't have theirs out. So I was like, well, you know what? I'm just gonna get that one. It matches my purse, so I'll get that. Now, this one, this 100% I got because I like the cover. Dream it, wish it, do it. And, you know, you can always use a composition book for, and there's always something. And the baby was sitting in the wagon, the carriage, and she was playing with it. Now that I look at it, she must have been playing with one of the pieces of paper. Oh, she was trying to separate the pages. And like you can see, it's just, she had kind of pulled it apart. She goes, ah, someone ripped it. I go, yeah, you ripped it. I just watched you do it. No. And I'm like, oh, good. 3 years old and we're already learning how to be like, it wasn't me. It absolutely wasn't me. Then I got these. Now, normally there always seems to be a folder of some sort kicking around from something, either a training you have to go to or whatever. There's always a folder kicking around. But it seems like now that my girls are out of the house and, you know, I just don't have, I don't come across folders as much anymore. So I did get these 2. It came in a 2-pack. They're just your regular school folder with the thing. But what I like them for is my taxes. I put all the stuff for my taxes, and I did mine and my daughter's taxes this year. And since I did the taxes, they've been sitting on my chair in my dining room. So they did have a couple of there are a little more funky styles. I would have preferred something plain, but they didn't have it, so I didn't get it. So those, and then I have this one last thing. Now these are the disposable, or not disposable, peel and stick removable fashionable wallpaper from Dollar Tree. And I don't know if it says on the back here what size. Yeah, they're 11 by 16. Now, I had done the backsplash. So when I bought my house, my kitchen is the coolest. The counters are yellow, and it's just this cool, like my house was built in the 30s and 1932. Cool thing. Like the counter is just the coolest yellow with the metal edges, and I have metal cabinets, and I just love everything about it. But it had the ugliest wallpaper. So we painted the whole kitchen yellow because I wanted it, when you walked into my house, I wanted it to be bright. And all my appliances are cobalt blue. So the cobalt blue plays nice off the yellow. And so I was like, well, you know, it'll be nice to have the accent things, like the big painting will be yellow and the accents will be blue. So for the backsplash, which really isn't, my house is primarily windows. So in my kitchen, my backsplash is really just under the 2 cabinets, and there really isn't any backsplash by the sink itself. It's like window straight down to the sink. It's all it is. So we painted over the wallpaper that was there, but what I had done underneath, I had gotten these, they look like tiles. But they're stickers, and I'd gotten them off Amazon, and I gotta tell you, they've held up well. But when I went back and looked to see how much they cost, because there was a little incident when they were doing my house over, there was, and it says right in their contract, so there's no, like, they're not accountable or held accountable for it. It says right in their contract that there may be some damage due to the tape and the staples they have to use. And I'm like, you know, so whatever. When they pulled the tape down, but you would think if you saw that the wallpaper was starting to rip, you would think that when they saw that on the tape, they would just like stop maybe and peel a little more carefully, but that wasn't what happened. They just ripped it down. So they, I have to fix all above my sink. So I looked to see about the same price of the tiles that I have for down below, but they're a lot more, because I was like, oh no, it might be cheaper to get the packs of them on Amazon. So this will look really pretty up there. And honestly, I can't remember if it's 11 or 12 inches that I have to cover, but it's it's the whole length of the kitchen. So if these work, like I'll just pull, I didn't realize when we painted, the wallpaper that was up there was tight. Because we wouldn't have painted over it, we would have taken it down. But it was, you know, 100-year-old wallpaper that's quite happy to stay there forever. So I'll pull down whatever comes loosely, and then I'm just gonna stick these up and see if I like them. And if I like them, cool. And if I don't like them, it doesn't matter. I only bought a couple of them. So I bought a couple of them just to A, see how they would fit, and B, see if I like the way they look. And if I'm gonna be able to see the yellow behind them, if I'm gonna be able to see, like, I don't know. I just wanna see, I didn't wanna buy enough to do the whole project. I can't even get it to peel off easy. I didn't wanna buy enough to do the whole project when I wasn't sure I was gonna like the way they looked. So trying to get this to peel off, and this doesn't, if they're gonna give me this much of a hassle to peel off, then I don't even want to work with them. Let's see if I can get it to come this way. I mean, it does seem like it seems like it's a pretty solid, it doesn't seem terribly see-through, so we'll see. I'm gonna try those in my kitchen and see how it looks, and if I like it, it's a cheaper way to fix what I needed to do. So but that's it. That's it for my Dollar Tree haul. It's just, like I said, a quick one today, because I just got a few things. I really wish I had remembered to buy the wrenches and the sockets, but I didn't, and that's fine. I also didn't grocery shop today. So I was planning on doing a lot more things today than I did, but it's okay. Well, yeah, we chilled today. We relaxed. We played in the yard for a while, and it was just, it's finally a nice day. It wasn't 1,000 degrees. It wasn't 90% humidity. It wasn't pouring rain. It was just a nice day. So I will, I'll get more done throughout the week. So it was just a nice day to relax. But those were just a few of the things I had. I hope you liked it. I don't, like I said, I haven't been buying a whole lot of anything lately because I haven't really had the need to. But when I saw this wreath, I was pretty happy. So the wreath was definitely my happiest of the Dollar Tree haul. And that will, when it's time for the flamingo to come down, this will go up. And unfortunately, I'm gonna have to find a place to put this between now and then, because if I leave it somewhere, like if I just like set it down or something, the cats will chew on it, and then it'll be all yucked up by the time I get it outside. So I'll have to put it somewhere. But that and my trash can, I'm pretty happy with that trash can. So, all right, guys, just wanted to come on and show you those few things. I hope you liked it. And if you could subscribe if you are watching this and you're not a subscriber, and if you could share and definitely like. I'm really looking forward to growing my little community here, and I'm really enjoying all the comments and talking to you guys. So you guys have a great day. Thanks. Bye.